Welcome to our home gym. Bob and Lori here will show us, or will show you, because they've already shown me, how to set up your home gym with resistance band. All you need is a little bit of creativity and a few pieces, and you will have a complete home gym setup. So Bob, welcome, and Lori, welcome. The stage is all yours, so take it away.
Okay, basically what happened, because of COVID, probably like most of you, we didn't have anywhere to work out. So Lori came up with an idea that why don't we just fix up our garage and give us a place we can go work out. We don't have to worry about other people. We don't have to worry about what time we're going to get there. So we came with a simple solution. I want to spend a little time showing you how to do it. It's very inexpensive. We'll give you a price list when we're done. But basically all you're going to need is some 2x4s, a screwdriver, some eye hooks, and a few screws to put in the wall. And then for me, on a lot of times when I can't do something, this is my favorite tool, but we didn't need to use it. So basically, Lori, you want to show them how we did this?
Sure.
Since Lori's...
Okay. So you want to find the stud.
The studs are critical. The studs are 16 inches apart.
Studs up in there.
Make sure you find the studs. That part's critical. Then level it out. Once you found the studs, we mark the studs on the wall. Get it nice and level. All you have to do then, we put the eye hooks on first because it was easier. Then you just screw it right into the wall. Now, if you've never done this before, get somebody to help you. But there's a couple critical things. Number one, you are screwing into a stud. The stud is not this way. Well, the stud is this way. And when you do that, you've only got a narrow margin here for air. You want to try to hit the center of the stud. If you hit it there or there, there's a chance that all of this is going to pull out when you're working. So make sure you do that. The other thing I like to do occasionally is I come out with my screwdriver and I just make sure everything's tightened up. The beauty of this system for Lori and I is I can take one band, Lori can take a different band, she can put hers at whatever level she wants to do. I click mine in wherever I want, and we can both do our exercises with different levels, different distances. She can put hers over there, we can work out together. Or if I want to shift from one to the other, I want to go to a different exercise, I can hook it up here, I can work it down here, I can take it really easily, just unclip it, it's really quick. And the beauty of this is like any gym you're going to have that you're going to go to, you can do flies, you can do lats, you can do almost any exercise on here that you can do in a very expensive gym, and this will cost you just pennies for all.
And we use the 2x4s so you can vary where you put your eye hooks. Because if you're doing just on the 2x4s, which you can go straight into the 2x4s without the board, but this gives you a variety of where you want to place your hooks. The other thing is, you don't want these little ones. You want the bigger ones, like the 1-inch hooks. That way you can get 2 in there if you need to. If we sometimes have to share one, you can do that. Or you can even go with a little bit smaller and it still works pretty good, but this is a little bit too small.
Okay.
What I like to do before I finish up real quick is just show you one of my tricks. A lot of these things, Lori and I are working out. She's working, I'm working, we're playing the radio. I've done maybe 1 rep or 2 reps, and then Lori, did I do 4 reps or 3 reps? How many sets did I do? So what I do is I take these little golf tees. Every time I'm done with one, I put one in, 2. We've only been doing 3. Some people do 4. We just don't have time anymore. And I use this to keep track. My sister uses pennies. She just sets pennies on the table. That's the tip for today. Chance?
Okay. I just have, thank you so much for explaining how to set up the home gym with resistance band. I think your creativity is just so amazing. A couple of questions I have for myself and also for our audience. How many 2x4s do you need? I see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you need 5 if you're setting up, or could you use more or less?
You can use more or less. You could set one low,
okay.
One for me and Lori, we're about the same mid-range,
right.
And one high, especially for doing lats.
Right.
But we like to do a variety of exercises. We like a variety here. If you go to the gym and they've got that machine, you can set it at different levels. This gives us the opportunity to do different levels. 2x4s, I'll put a price list on for you. They're about $3 something a piece, so they're not that expensive. For us, we decided to go with more rather than less.
Okay, and what are the sizes of the specific eye hooks that you are using in here?
I like the 1 inch. That's number 0.
Number 0. So
Number
if you
0.
go to buy them, you want to look for number 0. And why do you pick number 0?
Just because it's a wider opening, and
Okay.
you can put 2 hooks in there instead of 1 if you need to.
That's fantastic.
Here, we can show you the difference in the eye hooks. You can see the difference in the size.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the larger ones. We went with the larger ones. They're a little more expensive, but in the long run, they save time.
Okay.
Right.
And then my next question, Bob and Lori, thank you so much. What are the distances between these 2x4s?
That was random. That was whatever.
Oh, okay.
My wife is in
What
charge,
feels good
and
to us?
she
Okay,
said this
sure.
is what it's going to be.
You know,
That's
stand
a good
next
point.
to it. Think about what you're going to do with it, what
Mhm.
exercise you're going to do.
Mhm.
This one, lumberjacks is really
Yeah.
good for hip length,
Right.
or if you want to go up higher.
Yeah.
We kind of did a little bit above our shoulder, and then a strap.
High.
And that's as high as we could go.
Okay.
And we also discovered we could go a little bit higher. We just put something on the ceiling so we can do pull down, lat pull down. But you can do
can
lat
do
pull
lat
downs from
to
here.
the
If you
top.
just do them on an angle like this, you can do them.
Yeah. And then I had a couple of other questions. Some of the questions are simple, but I like simplicity. Can you explain to me and the audience what a stud is, and specifically how to go and find it within the wall? Oh, you are a stud.
This is
He's
my
in the
stud
wall.
finder. You put him against the wall.
Problem is, we bought a stud finder, and every time we tried to find a stud, the darn thing would go off, and Lori told me I had to leave the room. A stud. Okay. Basically,
So what's a stud?
a stud is a support in the wall. Almost all your homes, in Florida we have metal, but most of your homes have wooden studs, and basically they support the wall. They usually put them on 16-inch centers. In your garage, it might be a 24-inch center. So this is all information that Lori taught me. I really didn't know from the beginning.
So what's a 16-inch center?
16-inch center means that this stud is here.
From the center
From
of
the
the
center
board.
of this stud, the next stud is exactly
Yeah.
16 inches away. So you can find it,
Center
but
of each board.
not every construction job puts them exactly at 16 inches, so you're going to have to check it out and make sure you hit the center of that stud. I would recommend a stud finder if you don't have a good-looking husband or wife.
And what it is the support system that supports the entire house. Basically, you want to find one of those, go into there, and that's where you secure your 2x4s. This way, once it's in there, you can use 200 pounds, 80 pounds, 75 pounds. Rest assured that it won't come out, correct?
Yeah, as long as your screws are in the stud, your eye hooks can go anywhere. You could place them in the stud, that makes it even stronger, but it doesn't have to be that way.
Excellent. So you heard it from Bob and Lori. This is how you need to set up when you are thinking about setting up a home gym with resistance band. No more excuses. Get your band, get set up, get fit, and let's grow fitter together. Anything else?
Nope, that's great, Chance.
Okay, thank you so much for allowing
Thank
us
you.
into your home and seeing your nice display. Hey, listen guys, hit that red subscribe button and we'll catch you on the next video.